Hey YouTube, BosofCards here, and today I've got my very first of many Pokemon TCG booster boxes. Today we're looking at a box from the most recent set, Roaring Skies, which, like I said briefly in my last video, it does have a good number of playable cards, and hopefully I'll be fortunate enough to pull some of them. Without further ado, let's jump right into the opening. And I know it's reasonably common, at least amongst other people who do box openings, to open half the box one day and half the box at a different time, and I think I'll follow suit as well, only because I don't think I have enough time on my battery right now to actually get the entire box open. Cool, so let's see. I think we'll open the right half today, and we'll open up the other half at a later time. So let's see if I can get this in real quick. Cool. All right. And so like I said, we'll open the right half today, and we'll follow that up with the left half tomorrow. So here goes. Opening pack number 1. I think we'll shake it a little bit just to make sure we get extra good luck on this one. But so it is a Rayquaza pack, and so hopefully we'll get something good out of it. And by the way, I'll be giving away all the code cards, and I'll also, at the end of, I haven't decided either the half or the entire box. I'll be giving away also a random rare card to somebody who watches the video on YouTube, and I haven't entirely figured out how I'm going to do that, but I'll shuffle them around and I'll pick one of the rares at random, and I will mail that for free to one of the people who watches the videos. Alright, so pack number 1. And here we go. Here's the first code card. And so here we go. We've got a Togepi, Shuppet, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure it focuses well, Spearow, Wingull, Binacle, Dragonair, Gallade Spirit Link, Ninjask, a reverse hollow Talonflame. Sorry, let's see if I can get this to... It looks like it's focusing all right. I get the text is a little hard to read, and that's partly due to the lighting. And we also have a Rayquaza EX. What a crazy pull for the very first pack of a box. I think I'm hoping for maybe the average of 6 EXs per box. But so, considering this is only the second pack I've opened in the last 3 years, I can't say that's all that bad of a pull. So we'll prop this up in the box right now, and we'll move on to pack number 2. So actually, before we move on, even though it's not quite Mega Rayquaza, I think the fact that we got a Rayquaza EX anyways still counts as being a pretty good pack. So maybe this one we can follow suit and go like a Mega Gallade EX, or just a Gallade EX too. That'd be kind of nice also. So we open this up. Here's the code card. So I don't, like I said in the last video, and I can't imagine a lot of you watched it because it was really short and really boring. So I don't blame you at all for that. I'm trying to think of exactly what I want to do with this YouTube channel. It will certainly be a pack opening channel, but in addition to that, I might do some card analysis, some set analysis, maybe throw in some fun things here and there. I don't really know, but I'd be happy to hear from you guys and see what you want to do. So pack number 2, we have an Electrike, Bagon, Nincada, P-Dove, Dunsparce, Revive, Togetic, another Healing Scarf, Reverse Hollow Pikachu, and a Victini. So not quite the Gallade EX that we were both hoping for, but I think we can both agree that, or we can all agree that any EX in the first 2 packs still makes for a really good box opening. All right. Here's the code card. Three, 2. Sometimes counting can be really hard depending on how the rest of your day has actually been going so far. But so here we go with pack number 3. We start off with a Bagon, P-Dove, Swablu, Nincada, Voltorb, Ultra Ball. It's interesting to see a reprint of Ultra Ball. I know even back when I played a couple years back, it was quite common, and it's nice to see that they're printing it out pretty frequently still. Pelipper, Switch, a reverse hollow Jirachi. Like I said, I still haven't done a whole lot of set analysis recently, or looked at the sets, I mean, so I don't really know exactly how playable this is or isn't. But if nothing else, the reverse hollow looks really nice, and the coloring on it is just incredible. And a Togekiss. All right, moving on. Pack number 4. Here we have the code card. And I'd also love to get to know my fans a lot better, so I'd love it if you guys would just post anything really random or anything you think is really cool in the comment section below to just let me get to know you guys better so we can have a more exciting time looking at Pokemon cards and stuff. So here we go. We have Natu, Ancient Trait, Togepi, Fletchling, Execute, Tailo, Mega Turbo. Now, even though I haven't looked recently, I remember Mega Turbo being really hyped up when the set came out for the energy acceleration that it provides. Fearow, Pelipper, a reverse hollow Swablu, and a Banette Ancient Trait. So it says, Evolution Jammer, your opponent can't play any Pokemon from his or her hand to evolve his or her Pokemon during his or her next turn. That could actually be kind of interesting. I really do have to get back into watching some TCG Online play to just see how viable that either is or isn't. Moving on. If you notice, so I've got kind of an interesting background. Here's the code card, by the way. I have a lot of old cards, and I know it's not really easy to see at the moment, but over on the right, I have all the cards from base set. Looking up, you can see Charizard and some of the other cards from there. So we bring it back down. And, but so I didn't really know exactly what to do as far as background goes for some of the opening videos, and decided that it would make sense to just show some of the stuff that I had collected in the past. So here we go. Natu Ancient Trait, Fletchling, Wurmple, Tailo, Electrike, Tranquil, Wally, Silcoon, a reverse hollow Altaria, and an Articuno Ancient Trait. The cool thing, I went to a couple of pre-releases, and it was always really nice to have beefy basic Pokemon. So I don't know if you guys have ever really participated in them, but if you haven't, it's certainly a lot of fun and definitely something that Sorry about that. I don't really know what cut out. But so, yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't been to pre-releases, it's definitely something fun that you should try out. The cards there are really cheap, and it's always a lot of fun to just go and compete with other people there making basic decks. Here's the code card. And we'll shuffle. This pack actually looks like, I don't really know what happened. Hopefully this isn't an EX or anything, but this actually took some substantial damage in the shipping, if you guys can see that. And I haven't set it up quite yet, but I am planning on having a channel where I'm actually, or sorry, I will be selling these cards. Yeah. All right, so here we go. We have Cascoon, Hawlucha, Dratini, Inkay, Natu, Fletchinder, Wide Lens, Shelgon, Dratini Reverse, and an Absol Rare. So that's actually really nice. The artwork on that is really amazing, and the sheen on it is just incredible. I don't think it's particularly playable, but you know what? Like I said, I gotta check out some more videos, and I will make sure to be more informed on, if not the next half of the box, then certainly further down the road when I'm actually more aware. So here we go, code card. All right, and we have Hawlucha, Wingull, Inkay, oops, Togepi, Execute, Skyfield, and I remember Skyfield also being really hyped up, as it allows you to expand your bench to 8 Pokemon, which pairs really nicely with the colorless Mega Rayquaza EX's attack that does 30 times the number of Pokemon that you have on your bench. Rayquaza Spirit Link, Gliscor, a reverse Mega Turbo. That's actually really nice. Second one we've gotten so far, and having a reverse is always nice and collectible. And a Swellow Rare. Moving on, looks like we are just about halfway through the box right now. So hopefully we'll come across another EX pretty soon. Here's the code card. And we have a Pikachu, Inkay, Meowth, sorry, I'm trying to get my hand in a good position, Cascoon, Hawlucha, Shelgon, Revive, Altaria, Reverse Hollow Manectric, and a Full Art Wally. That's awesome. Honestly, like, the texture on this is just incredible. I haven't really had a whole lot of experience with full art cards. I started playing, or stopped playing rather, towards the end of, actually around when these came out. So the boxes behind me, like Call of Legends, that was at the end of the Heart Gold Soul Silver era, I believe. And so that was actually towards the end of when I was playing. So I didn't really see a whole lot of full arts. I do have like old full art Reshiram and Zekrams, which are pretty cool, but they hadn't started doing full art trainers yet. So I'll prop that up and we'll move on. So now we are halfway through the set, or the halfway through half of the box. I mean, here's a code card. And I think the code cards, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the code cards changed recently to show the set that it redeemed, whereas it used to be something that you could actually redeem for any set, but now they actually specify what set you'll be redeeming. So here we go. Voltorb, Pikachu, Wurmple, Bagon, Binacle, Dragonair, Executor, Winona, Reverse Hollow Dunsparce, and a Dustox Ancient Trait. I think the Ancient Traits are actually really cool. It's an interesting new mechanic, sort of similar to back when like abilities and Pokepowers came out, sort of in the Diamond and Pearl era, and then afterwards with like, yeah, I don't know, I guess mostly just in that area. Here's the code card. All right, and here we have a Swablu, Voltorb, Togepi, Shuppet, Spearow, Gallade Spirit Link, Wide Lens, Fletchinder, Reverse Hollow Wurmple, and a Shedinja rare. So this was actually the first card that the first rare that I pulled in my sample pack opening, which is also on my channel. You can find it on my channel. But so I don't think that card was ever horribly playable at all, just on account of its low HP, as well as its inability to really add a whole lot to the metagame. Alright, so it looks like we have 8 packs to go. Still looking for some more EXs and or full arts. That'd be really nice to see. Here's the code card. So I'm curious what you guys like the most about Roaring Skies compared to the other releases. So comment in the section below, what's your favorite thing been about Roaring Skies? And let's start a discussion about it. So here we have Meowth, Binacle, Gligar, Shuppet, Togepi, Trainer's Mail, Rayquaza Spirit Link, Tranquil, a Reverse Hollow Ancient Trait Banette, and a Skarmory rare. Alright, here we got a Deoxys on the pack. I don't think there was actually any Deoxys EX in the set, which is kind of curious that they would include an EX, or artwork, I mean. Code card. Alright, so here we have a Tailo, Electrike, Bagon, Pidove, Nincada, Rayquaza Spirit Link, Silcoon, Steven, Reverse Hollow Shelgon, and a Beautifly. And the artwork, again, like I said, is really nice. A lot of the hollows in this set have really nice artwork, and this Beautifly is definitely one of those cards. Alright, moving on. Got another Mega Rayquaza pack, and it'd be really nice to actually pull one of those. Here we have code card. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it's really fun to just get into Pokemon cards again. I took kind of a long leave of absence just doing other things, and it's nice to really finally get back into something that I've always enjoyed and can now actually contribute. So we have Natu, Spearow, Voltorb, Inkay, Cascoon, Executor, Unpheasant. I think it might actually be Unpheasant, but I always said Unpheasant. Manectric, Reverse Hollow Togetic, and a Talonflame rare. I think we already got one of these earlier, but Talonflame is one of my favorite Pokemon from the latter generation, so it's really cool to to still get as many of those as possible. Alright, we're down to our final 5 packs. Sorry about that. Here's the code card, by the way. I don't really know why my camera appears incapable of actually longer recording sessions. All right, so we have a Togepi, Execute, Not Too Ancient Trait, Fletchling, Wurmple, Gliscor, Tranquil, Altaria, Latios Spirit Link Reverse, and a Shaman EX. That's awesome. I've heard really good things. Obviously, the setup ability, which is actually, it's ironic because I played back when Uxie was in the format from one of the Diamond and Pearl sets, and it had the same Poke Power, actually, I think it was at the time, and it was incredibly important in the format at the time on kind of helping you draw cards really well. So it's really cool to see that they brought back that ability. But so it's awesome. It's awesome to pull one of the cards that I've one of the cards that I wanted to, and one of the cards for which the set is actually, or is really good for the set. All right, so we got 4 more. Here's the code card. All right. We have Electrike, Talo, Execute, Howlucha, Pikachu, Fearow, Fletchinder, Latios Spirit Link, a Reverse Hollow Absol, card that we got earlier, but the Reverse Hollow is really cool. I like the dark energy symbols that you can see on the bottom. And a Full Art Swallow Ancient Trait, which is actually really cool. The artwork is really cool on this card. I know I said that before, but it's still true for this one as well. And you can see all the interesting color in the background, all the forest, the greenery there, which is actually really cool. Maybe boring to some, but I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, all right, 3 packs to go. Here we go. We have the code card. All right, we have a Dratini, Cascoon. I think that's the first Cascoon we've pulled, despite pulling other Silcoons. Howlucha, Wingull, Inkay, another Mega Turbo, which is really nice. Tropius, Switch, Bagon, and Zapdos. Oh, sorry, that was the Reverse Hollow. Reverse Hollow Bagon and the Zapdos. 2 packs to go. Sorry if any of the video is blurry. I'm still trying to play around with this camera and see sort of what it's good at and sort of what it's incapable of doing. So I apologize in advance. Code card. All right, we have a Dratini. Try to let it focus a little more. Not Too Ancient Trait, Wingull, Fletchling, Bagon, Dustox, Wide Lens, Togetic, a Reverse Hollow Gliscor, and an Articuno rare. So earlier we got the Ancient Trait one, so it's always nice completing the set and getting a nicer variety of them. Alright, so we're on to our last pack of the first half of this box, and it is a Gallade pack. So it'd be really cool, not anything we need, but really cool nonetheless to pull one more EX out of this half of the box. Here's the code card, and here we go on the last pack of the box. Start off with a Gligar, Meowth, Spearow, Natu, Shuppet, Unfezant, Electrode, Manectric, Reverse Hollow Healing Scarf. I think we got one of those. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. I think we got one of those earlier on. Can't remember if it was reverse or regular. And the last card is a Carbink. So all in all, I'd say this was quite a successful first half box opening. Looking at what we have a Rayquaza EX, the Dragon kind. It would be nice to get the colorless kind, but obviously the artwork on this is absolutely amazing. He looks so fierce, and it's really cool to pull him. We also have a Shaman EX. Oops, stand you back up there. Shaman EX, which is amazing. Like I mentioned earlier, the setup ability is crucial, and it's really cool to see some really good pulls in this half of the box. And additionally, we have Wally. So all in all, I think this is a great first half of the box. And make sure to tune in when I finally get to uploading the second half of this box opening. Oh, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you click subscribe in the comment section below. That'll help me get some more videos out, and I'll be giving away more and more rares. So like I said, I'll do one random rare from this half of the box and one random rare on the second half of the box, I think. I know back in the beginning I wasn't really sure, but I think ultimately I'll probably do one per each half of the box.